Have you ever noticed that avoidants always seem to fall for their emotional opposite? There's actually a good reason for it. They call it the trauma bond paradox. It's when two people are drawn together by the exact wounds that will eventually tear them apart. So here's how it works. So let's say you have an anxious person and their nervous system is wired to fear abandonment. They chase closeness to essentially just feel safe. Then let's say you have an avoidant person. They fear engulfment. They pull away to feel safe. Now on the surface, they look like complete opposites, but underneath they're actually kind of the same. Both are terrified of losing love. They just protect themselves in all sorts of opposite ways. So when these two meet, it's actually not random. It's recognition. Their nervous system lights up because they've found something familiar. The anxious person feels the avoidance distance and thinks, if I can just get this person to love me, maybe I'll finally feel worthy. The avoidant person feels the anxious person's intensity and thinks, if I can just maybe manage this closeness without losing myself, maybe I'll finally feel safe in love. They're not healing the wound. They're just replaying it, hoping for a different ending. That's the trauma bond at work. Now, the big paradox is that same chemistry that brings them together, it guarantees chaos later. Because every time the anxious person reaches for closeness, it triggers the avoidant's fear of losing control. And every time the avoidant takes space, it triggers the anxious person's fear of being left. Each person's coping mechanism activates the others. So when people say, we have this crazy chemistry, what they often mean is our wounds recognize each other. And the only way out is to stop trying to win your opposite and start healing the part of you that keeps calling them home.